I wanted to welcome to the Matrix, brothers and sisters. I am Matrix CMI Tech. I am making this message for you. For you. For you. For you. Welcome back to the show, brothers and sisters. This is Matrix CMI Tech, and I'm coming back to do a little bit of speaking on the subject of the Matrix. I know I go on and on and on about this Matrix machine back here. Many times I make videos that are talking about this Matrix, and then I'll put them up and then I'll delete them because I am unsatisfied with the communication that I had done. I've done this numerous times, been trying to explain this, and I know that there is a great interest in the subject of the Matrix and the human condition and the topics of man and technology and what is wrong with the equation. How can we work on this equation together in order to fix things in reality that do not seem to be copacetic to a very, I hate the word very, cut. Let's get rocking and rolling here, shall we? This is the Matrix CMI Tech, and you are watching the Matrix behind me. You are watching the Matrix behind me. Can you dig it? It's the Matrix. It's coming for you because you've been ignoring the Matrix for too long. You see, you wake up every day and you go about things robotically and consuming things that are unsustainable. I want to plug you into this machine back here and rewrite your programs from scratch, because there's a lot of programming out there that needs to be edited, okay? We're going to go on to version 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5.5 and 6.7 and version 7, and finally we're going to work our way up to version 11. The 11 is the version that we are currently on. I have made this video before. I have uploaded it. I have been very critical of the previous attempts that I have made, very self-critical. There's something that we're all trying to describe, whether we're going to do it through science or metaphysical language, or we're going to experience it in video or in real life. And people are on this subject. They are on the subject of the Matrix. I want to explain that why I use the Matrix metaphor. The Matrix, there is something that you were born into, okay? I understand that there are a lot of human beings on this planet and that none of them manifested their own physical bodies. They were all creations, and that's a fact. There are some test tube babies out there. I don't know the nature of how all of them were created, but still it is a fact that they did not create their own physical beings. Now, I do not argue that they may have a physical or a mental, existential spirit that cannot be quantified or measured by science as we know it today. I just want to get through this idea that you did not create yourself. You are the result of others' actions. And we often forget this. And there are many ways to explain that is what religion is for. That is what myth is for. That is what science is for. Is the attempts. This is what comedy and tragedy are all about. Is to just attempt, because to describe it is not possible. You can attempt to describe it, but you will never describe the Matrix completely or in a language that will suit everyone. You'll never describe it. You will never describe it in mathematics. You will never describe it in language. You will not describe it with art. You will not describe what it is that this is, the Matrix. And I've shown you previous videos. This is the pilot light. The signal comes down through the back and goes over to the image translator and then comes right back up into the tube. And here we see representations, manifestations, electrical current retranslated into a video stream. This is only a metaphor. The Matrix is the metaphor. And I know that I didn't create this Matrix. I've put some parts together and I got one. And I was born into a world that works like this. It's technology and civilization and man. And I was born into the world that has tools such as have been given through time, through man's efforts to make themselves more comfortable and more content. And how does mankind do that? Being an animal at one moment and a spirit at the next. This is the ultimate question of all time. This video will not answer any questions about it. I don't propose to start any kind of teaching or morality program. I'm not interested. I'm trying to describe it for myself so that I can be content. And this video is part of my process to describe it to myself and work it through. Find answers. To find some happiness. To find I'm finding. As I keep going, I keep finding. This video's done.